nights until Christmas. I really hope I'm on the nice list this year. Wait a minute. Today's a Tuesday. Hello YouTubers, and welcome to Tuesdays with Nick, and Merry Christmas Eve. Yep, Christmas Eve is the day before Christmas, and it's not as good, not as of an exciting day as Christmas Eve, but it's still fairly exciting to know that you only have 2 more sleeps until Christmas Day, where you can unwrap your presents and act really awkward around your family. Time for your present. The Requestions. Conga. I've got a question and a request. Okay, I'll allow it, 'cause it's Christmas Eve. Our request is more of a dare. I dare you to eat a spoonful of cinnamon. My God, that is so old, but I'll do it. Okay. Here is the cinnamon. That wasn't hard at all. Yeah. Just kidding there. It was actually Milo. You just got pranked! Should I start uploading videos? Should I start becoming more of a YouTuber? Yes. If you have good content, if you're writing lots of good jokes, then by all means, become a YouTuber. In fact, I mean, you don't even have to be that funny to be a YouTuber anyway. I mean, just look at Ray William Johnson. All you need to be a YouTuber is a camera and the will to talk in front of that camera, knowing that there are people all over the world who would be able to watch what you're doing. Lizard squat on your forehead? I don't know what that means! I drew you a picture with my touchscreen. What do you think? Oh my God, that picture was amazing. No, seriously though, that picture was friggin' amazing. That's probably, I think, my first fan art ever. And now I can't even believe I got a fan art. I mean, it's amazing. Whoa! It's time for a celebration. What are you getting Lily for Christmas? Lily, did I get you anything for Christmas? Oh, you probably don't care about Christmas, do you? No? No, you don't. Just kidding, I actually got her this, but don't tell her, it's a secret. If you were a scientist, what would you be a scientist of? If I were a scientist, I would very much like to study space, because just space is like so friggin' cool. So probably a astrophysicist. That was the Requestions, guys. Yes. Hopefully I get more in the future, because I really like doing the Requestions. Very much so. Yes, indeed. Well, I guess now that the Requestions are done, I can do the movie review. Hello, and welcome once again to another Nick Reviews. Now, it's Christmas time. In 2 days, it's Christmas. Instead of giving you one movie to look at, I'll give you some more to watch over the rest of the holiday season. Yes. We have a special guest with us today. Say hello, Lily. Elf is definitely one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. It's one of the best childhood movies of all time, and it still holds up today. Like, I thought this movie was the funniest thing ever when I was a kid, and it's still hilarious now. Directed by Jon Favreau, I hope that I pronounced that right. You probably know him better as the bodyguard of Tony Stark, also the director of the first 2 Iron Man movies. Elf is about a human who thinks he's an elf, and he finds out that he's actually human and not elf. I mean, it's pretty obvious because he's just like this tall and all the elves are like this tall. He goes to New York City in search of his real parents. He finds love in New York, he has fun with his actual little brother, but unfortunately his dad is on the naughty list.
Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh my God! Santa here? I know him.
This movie, it's so good for the holiday season. It may sound cheesy if you haven't actually seen it, but if you watch this movie, you're gonna be laughing, and it's great to see Christmas comedies that actually give. And that's what a comedy has to do. It just has to give and give. You have to feel happy when watching a comedy, unless it's a dark comedy. What, are you getting up? Getting up? She's getting up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. You're going back. You're going back down. She's going back down. The second movie on my list is more of a cult classic than anything. Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's known more as a so bad it's good type of film. I mean, it's legitimately got some good bits in it, to be honest. But also, like, yeah, it's just the fact that it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? But he's just an ordinary dad, and he's trying to get his son a Turbo Man action figure for Christmas this year. Right? Now this movie, once again, is a comedy. And it's just like... This is another one of those movies where you'll be laughing from the majority of the viewing of this picture. And it's fun to see Arnie in a comedy, where he's not, like, shooting literally everyone. But he does have violence in it. I mean, he punches a reindeer in this movie.
You picked the wrong day. You started it.
Yeah. All in all, this movie, yeah, like it's just another one of those goofy Christmas movies to watch with the family or not. The third movie on my Christmas movie list is one that as usual with this list, is probably another one that a lot of you have seen. Die Hard. To be honest, it's not really that much of a Christmas movie, but because of the fact that it takes place on Christmas, it's a Christmas. It's an 80s action film, but it's a good one. It's probably one of the best action films of all time, to be honest. Because if you have seen the fifth one, I'm sorry. I'm so genuinely sorry that you had to witness that awful, awful film. The first four are good. The first one is definitely the best. And on the Christmas spirit meter, to be honest, it's actually quite Christmassy for an action film. It uses a lot of the Christmas setting to its advantage. It's about Bruce Willis, as you most likely know, as John McClane. Basically, he's going to this party at a skyscraper that his wife works at, so he can meet up with her for Christmas and her family. Unfortunately, this building happens to be being taken over by a group of German terrorists who want nothing but just money. They just want money. And I could go on and on about some of my favorite Christmas movies, but those three are by all means my favorites. You can have a wonderful Christmas, guys, and I will meet you back in the other area. Take it away, Nick. Thanks, Nick. Well, let me just fix that up. Those were the Christmas movies that I recommend you watching. I mean, the only reason I chose 3 of them was because there's only like 2 more nights of Christmas. There's tonight, there's tomorrow night, and then Christmas Day. That's the end of today's Tuesday video, guys. I may or may not actually upload a Christmas video, but for now, this one is the Christmas video of the year. I hope all of you have a Merry Christmas this Christmas Thursday. Have a Happy New Year, but I'll tell you that again next week. I hope all of your presents live up to your expectations. I hope your family doesn't make you too awkward this Christmas holiday season. I hope you have lots and lots and lots of fun this year. Please like, favorite, subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys next episode of whatever it is that I decide to make. And have a wonderful Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Ho, ho, ho! Bye!